We've tried to explain the sources of problem, and on a deeper level, we have talked about 3 sources. 1, the fallen, depraved nature of man. Number 2, the uncertainty and unpredictability of life. And number 3, unseen forces and powers that play intervening roles in human affairs. But at a much lesser, deeper level, there are other sources of problems. For instance, our bad decisions can result in life's problems. God has created us as human beings who are supposed to make rational decisions. But sometimes our decisions are not rational. Perhaps because we're also imperfect. We don't have all the knowledge. We don't have all the wisdom. And so sometimes we make the wrong choices. We take the wrong bend in life, and then our decision results in problems that we need to grapple with. I'll give you an example. For a businessman, everyday investment requires that you make the necessary calculations and take the decision. But sometimes, as you may know, in business, our best of calculations may not result in the best of decisions. And sometimes we make the wrong investment based on our decisions, and the result is that we suffer loss. Our business go down. And then we need to deal with it. It's a problem. And this is essentially because of our bad decision. If we are taking a better decision, that problem may not have arisen. Besides, our attitudinal issues can also be a source of our problems. Sometimes we act in ways we shouldn't act. Sometimes we behave in manners we shouldn't behave. Unknown to us that these decisions we're going to take, or the things we do, will impinge on things that will happen in our everyday life. And so a lot of people run into trouble because of their personal attitudes. I know of an individual who had problem with his career, not because he wasn't intelligent, not because he wasn't gifted, not because he didn't know the job, but his attitude wasn't just right. So our attitude can be a source of our problems. And that's why in everyday life, we're encouraged to pay attention to our character. As a matter of fact, it plays a very crucial role in everyday life. In marriage, in career, in family life, in many other aspects of our life, our attitude and our behavior plays a vital role. Besides, there are also issues that arise as a result of other people's action. While you can deal with your own matters as best as you can, sometimes you can't control what others do. And whether you like it or not, other people's actions and behavior also impinge on our everyday life. Sometimes we suffer consequences of other people's misdemeanor. Take for instance, if you have a child that is unruly, stubborn, and non-compliant to rules, every now and then he goes out or she goes out and causes problems that you need to deal with as a father, as a mother, or as a member of the same family. These are beyond you, but then you have to deal with it. It's a problem, it's a fact. And so, when we look at all these sources of problems, there are also things that we need to pay attention to. And so in life, we need to see that it's a composite thing. While you deal with the unseen forces to the best of your ability, while you try to conclude and deal with issues according to your ability to predict it, while you continue to manage your fallen, depraved nature, you also need to deal with these ones. Issues of character, issues of decisions, issues of that come from others. They're all issues we need to deal with. But there are all matters that play a role in everyday problem that we have to contend with. And these are issues that we need to pay attention to.